trying to find the spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rush stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Colin Sexton, Kevin Herter out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Zubac in at the 5, rolling the pace. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him
Again! What an avalanche!
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night, and nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. Kicks it to Hero. Lets it go from deep.
I really like this move going to the full court press because it puts some extra pressure on the offense.
Moses Moody is out there with MD. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Porter. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Alston kicks to Black. There's Porter at the 3. The buzzer!
Wow! That's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off the shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. It reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was the first compliment in 3 years.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight. He's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Kevin Herter. Sexton is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Keegan Murray. And Zubac in at the box, roaming the paint. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing to a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for that.
Keep a stone in the sling and I slay with it. Still a giant killer, so dangerous. Hold the lust of the flesh, so lame to us. Cause it's fading quick, but that Holy Ghost party be majorly. He could have called the Father, brought the angels in. I look to the Christ where my salvation is. Holy one way to the King. If you a pawn, don't play with the King. One vision, don't strike.
MP is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end,
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for...
Where is this thing, huh? My daddy gave me the ring, yeah. He just can't hate. Hey. Look. A lot of people think...
Newsflash.
I'm back.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a...
I wish that I was dead. Till I realized that somebody gave me price. It was meant for me, but we had to give it back. See, just change it all. Change it all.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the
days I made the enemy remind